Welcome, one and all. Come into my narrowboat and hear the extended Sketcher Banda reading with me. I am Luna Winters Tarot. I am a psychic medium, but I also use tools of divination such as Oracle and Tarot cards, as you can see in front of me right now. Now, over on Instagram at Luna Winters Tarot, I started this morning's quick read Sketcher Banda reading, and I'm just going to do the extended now here for you all. So sit down, make yourselves comfortable and have a listen. Oh, I've got two ducks outside my window having a listen too. I might pan round to those just quickly. Yep, there we go. An audience with mallards. So, today's Sketcher Band reading, I was just saying, you and your person, you were pulled apart by this gobby mouthpiece of the family, self-perceived matriarch, patriarch, who said what went and what didn't go. Now, I very strongly feel that you and your person had made a decision to travel, or at least move. There was some kind of move planned, whether you were going to travel abroad, whether you were going to move in together, whether you were going to move location together. This gobby mouthpiece just brought down the hammer and said no, absolutely not. Family first and foremost, and that person isn't family. And your person was like, yeah, but they're my life. They're my family. They're who I have chosen. This person was like, no, family first. And we don't like them. The family did like you. It's just this one person who didn't like you. Because you know what? You dulled their shine. And I feel this is a real strange energy here. This is somebody who potentially is an older sibling who takes on the role of being the mother or the father because they're the oldest, and they have a real inflated sense of self-importance and their position in the family unit, but also their position over your person. Your person's position in the family has always been below this person, rightly or wrongly, and I'm going to say it again, wrongly. And this is where everything goes to pot. I feel that everybody in this family unit, apart from your person, is now in a partnership. So your person is now questioning why they're the only one who isn't in a partnership, because they were in one and they were very, very happy with you. But this matriarch, patriarch called time on it. And why did they call time on it? Because they needed your person to be the puppet within the family unit, who was the babysitter, who was the fixer, who was the one who went and ran after mum or dad and did all the little bits of bidding and all the little jobs. And they had got so used to using your person as the family tool that when you came into the mix, the family machine started to fall apart. And quite frankly, rightly so, because your person isn't there to keep this family together and to keep it running. Your person is an autonomous being in their own right who deserve to have their own life outside of the family unit. And if you can hear GM taking a drink there, take that as a sign, because this person was draining your person's cup. Their cup was not there for the family unit. Their cup was there to pour into whoever the fuck they wanted to pour into. 333, as I said that angel number is really relevant to this union that came to an end. Now, your person is now in a position of looking at this family unit, and they, in a way, I know you feel they massively let you down, and they did, but also they were protecting you. They were protecting you from this matriarch, patriarch energy, because if your union had continued along the line it was taking, there would have been major ructions, and you would have been on the receiving end of some really nasty behaviours and words that were just so out of place and unnecessary and would have just been really maligned. So in a sense, your person took one for the family team by deciding to drop the ball with you and go and do the family bidding. Now, you can look at this from the outside and go, but that was the wrong choice. And absolutely 100% it was. But in that moment, 0440, as I said that, in that moment, it was the right action. Although it feels like it was so wrong, it actually was so right, because your person had no other choice. Their back was 100% against the wall. But on a soulful level, there was a knowing from them that they had to go and do this, because it's the only way that this mouthpiece is ever going to be shut up. Because this mouthpiece now is having to watch on as they see your person, be it their brother, their sister, their cousin, whoever it is, they're having to see them become a shadow of their former self. Because when they were with you, this person shone, they glowed, they were happy, they had a spring in their step and a zest for life that they had never had before. And this family mouthpiece stole that away. And they are watching this person just shrink and shrink emotionally, socially. And they're having to watch that day by day and see the ramifications of what their selfishness did. This is the karma. This is a family generational karma. It's a curse that you were sent into this person's life to break. And whilst at the moment it's really, really painful, and I do feel for some of you, you're almost a year, 18 months, 2 years down the line of being apart from your person as a consequence of this gobby mouthpiece. But you're just going to have to let this run its course. It's going to take as long as it takes. Someone's going to say, well, how long? And I'm just going to have to respond with, how long is this thing? Me being petulant. But seriously, this is going to take as long as it takes. This karma has got to play out. This family is really, really dysfunctional. And I know potentially you've been reaching out to your person because you've been trying to offer that olive branch and saying, look, please, I'm still here. I'm still waiting for that closure, because you never had that closure. And your person is steadfastly stonewalling you. They're ignoring you because they've got no other choice, because this family unit is still so fucking dysfunctional. They can't think, they can't see, they can't breathe. Their life is just horrific right now. If you could see and feel what they're experiencing right now, you would understand why they can't come back and just text you. And you're thinking that they're being rude, they're being obnoxious and just, disingenuous and horrible and nasty, but they're not. They are still energetically protecting you from this family and from this very specific person in their family. Your person has a lot of growth to go through. They have a lot of karma to overcome. They're carrying a lot of dark karma, but this family unit as a whole is carrying a lot of dark karma. There's so many people in this family unit who are a part of this dark karmic web that's just got to come unraveled. It's almost like you were in the right place to come together, but it was the wrong time. And it was the wrong time because this karma should have been dealt with by now. It is so long overdue. So your person and you now being poles apart, it has to be this way. This karma will play out. It will be resolved in this lifetime. But I'm being told it may take between 3 to 5 years to come to its proper conclusion. And you've just got to get on with your life for now. You can't sit and wait and hope that you're going to get this closure right now, because you're not. This situation, it's really, really, it's dark. There's a lot of cogs in this karmic wheel, and you being out of it, trust me, it's for your higher good. I actually feel quite sorry for your person. I feel sorry for them being surrounded by people like this. I feel sorry for them thinking that they have to be loyal to a family unit that is so dysfunctional and seeks to bring them down to such a baseless, hollow level and starves them of any life or personal existence outside of the family unit. I think that's really, really sad. But your person, they have to go through this process. They have to go through this suffering. They have to experience the loss, as does the gobby mouthpiece, matriarch, patriarch, who went out of their way to steal and hold this person back from any growth or life. God, my stomach's growling there. Yeah, this gobby mouthpiece, they're really greedy. It's like they suck the living lifeblood out of every other person in that family unit. And I feel that this whole family unit as an entirety are going to have to stand up to this one gobby piece of shit in order for any change to come about. And I do hear whispering as I'm saying that. It's like there is a little union coming together. And I'm seeing Guy Fawkes and his little gaggle of men going, well, we've got to bring down the ringleader in order to, topple the entire house. And there is a house of cards, and this house of cards has got to be toppled. But the only way this is going to come about is by taking out the protagonist. And as I've just said, this is going to take time.